So for Devil's Revenge, how did all this come about?
Um, yeah, with Brian Pereira at Cleopatra Entertainment. I do work with him, and he was like, Shatner had the story the script that he had from his writer, Star Trek, and so Shatner came to Brian because Cleopatra Records has Shatner on his label as a music artist. So that's how they got involved, and Brian brought me the script, and it was awesome. Let me ask if I was interested in directing. Of course, I couldn't turn down such a awesome opportunity, and so yeah, we started putting it together, and then shot the movie. And it was a while ago. It took a while to get it all done, but I guess this one just took a little bit longer to put together because of various reasons, post production. But we got it done, and people have seen it are responding very well.
Did Shatner have any involvement with the script itself, or was it something he just really liked?
Oh, the story was written. It's story by Shatner, and then the screenplay by Maurice Hurley, the late great. He actually created the Borg. So that was interesting because we had, of course, Jeri Ryan, who is famous, for playing Seven of Nine. So she was also in the movie. So there was a lot of Star Trek kind of tie-ins. Having Shatner and Jeri Ryan and the writer being a Star Trek writer. So hopefully the Trekkies will come out and support.
Without spoiling the actual story itself, what is the premise of Devil's Revenge?
So it's about a family that is cursed. They've been cursed for generations and generations, and there's a sort of like this artifact that contains the curse, and the curse like creates all sorts of crazy, demonic things. So it's a really bad curse, and so the family's mission is to, of course, find the artifact and destroy it. But of course, it's guarded very well by evil forces.
What can you tell me about working with Jeri Ryan and Bill Shatner?
They're great. Super professional. Just pros. They both have a presence. And people, anytime there's a big name actor that steps on the set, people always kind of perk up and step their game up. So it was great. I mean, and working with them, directing them were, they're pros. So they were both really nice and did their jobs and very well, and very talented actors. So yeah.
When I saw the trailer earlier today, it looks like there's a lot of creature effects. Who was the special effects artist on this film?
Oh, we had Vincent Guastini, who he worked on Requiem for a Dream and all a lot of big movies, and really kind of worked with him in the past, and he can really do some scary creatures and effects, and yeah, super talented guy.
A lot of the film looks like it's shot inside of caverns and caves and whatnot. How much of that was on location? How much of that was on a set?
Yeah, it was all the caves were real. We filmed in Kentucky, and I wanted to film there because I was looking. A lot of the movie has all these different caves and caverns, and so I was just like looking online, like what different states, and Kentucky has the most caves of any state. So I was like, let's film there and try, and shoot in those caves. And luckily, we were able to pull that together.
Were some of these caves like looked over by the government? Did you have to be very careful not to disturb certain parts of the caves, or was it just you going in and shooting and getting out of there?
No, we got permits, and it's funny because caves are owned by, some people have their own like private cave on their property, and some caves are, controlled like historical, and you have to be very careful. And so there's so many caves there that, every cave location, one cave location is awesome. It was like this underwater cave. It was they give like tours, like boat tours. And so we were able to, sort of rent the facility for the day we shot there. And that was really cool. I was really glad we were able to film at that location. It's like one of the only underwater caves. So you got to take a boat tour.
In filming in these caves, was any of it unnerving or a little bit frightening?
No, I remember one time I was in the middle. It was like middle of the night, but it almost doesn't matter in the middle of the night because I was walking through this cave by myself, going back to set. I went and got something. I forgot what, but I was it was so quiet. And it was pitch black. Pitch black and so quiet. So I just stopped and I was like, let me take a second here. And like, it was no difference if you open your eyes or close your eyes. It was like zero light, zero sound. It was literally like being in an isolation chamber. And I was just like, wow, I just took a moment and really appreciated. It was like just an experience to be so deep within these caves. And these caves go far. Like it's like a whole subterranean world of caves. And just to be able to like shoot in them and explore them. The caves are incredible.
Is there a particular scene that you filmed which you felt was your favorite?
There was a scene with Shatner and Jason Brooks, and it was kind of like a father-son like kind of standoff. It was and both the actors were like really bringing it, and I thought that had there wasn't any like creatures or anything. It was just like really good acting, like man to man, father son, like. And Shatner he just crushed it. He's a really good actor.
I think part of that scene's in the trailer. Shatner seems like he's very, very furious. How do you go about getting that level of acting out of Shatner? Does that just come naturally to him, or does it kind of have to be pushed in a certain way to get there?
I was, the way I usually work. I don't really like to give actors notes on the first take, because I like to see what they prepared, and it's not. So he just crushed it, and I was like, that is awesome. I need not give him any acting notes because he just crushed it. There was nothing else. It was perfect.
When you look back at the finished product, was there anything that you would have liked to have changed about the film, or did your vision really come true?
Yeah, it did. It's having watched the film since, when it's in its completed state. Yeah, it really came together well. Almost in a way, like almost better than I had expected, which is. It came out really well. It's got like a kind of a culty feel to it. I mean, for it, being sort of a horror action, it's got all the elements. And I think it moves, it's entertaining. I feel good about it. I feel really good about it. Obviously, it's not a drama about, a love story. You have to, see it for it being, like a cool indie drama, not drama, indie genre film. So it's definitely checks all the boxes. I think the people that are Trekkies and, enjoy the, genre films will appreciate it. Or not. I mean, there's always haters.
All right, Jared. My last question, which is obviously going to be the most important question, is where and when can people see Devil's Revenge?
October 1st, which is, what is that, like a few days? It's 24th, so we're like
just about
6
a week.
days. Yeah, about a week. Yeah, I'm like not sure if there's 30 or 31 days in September, so I'm a little off. Let me check. Actually, let me specify. Now, I'm actually just got very curious how many days are in September. There's only 30 days in September. Okay, so then it'd be about a week to that day, and then following up, I got a Leonard Skinner movie coming out. So also stay tuned. Be on the lookout for that coming to the festival circuit. I wanna do like an announcement that I've partnered with Vispol.tv, which is a VISPOL.TV, which is a company. Greg Filipkowski, his name is spelled. It's on the website if you check it out. I just want to announce that I've partnered and opened the West Coast office, and which is it's a video production company, and so it's something like, and I'm very excited, to do this, and grateful to Greg for giving me the opportunity to bring Vispol to the West Coast. I just want to give him like a little, maybe, show Greg that and we do cool videos. We do awesome commercials and videos and music videos, and it's a great production, to be able to represent the brand.
My thanks extend to you, I do, for watching this video. Find more of them you can at sciencefiction.com. May the force be with you.